Hello, everyone, and good day. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to talk to me today and listen to what I feel is something that you guys will feel is very important to your hearts and an answer that you all may have been looking for. I have been really disappointed, first of all, with the amount of school shootings that have been taking place over the past, let's look at this. It's been going on now for the past few years. There's been this massive rise in school shootings. And, there's also a massive rise with, in depressions and also suicide and all this. And it weighs heavily on me because we have to ask yourself, what is causing all this right now? And I really believe, and you guys, if you follow my path and what I have been working on with the recent God shot and also neurofeedback, you'll see that I am a firm believer that with where we are today, with people constantly looking at their phones and the screen flickering and going through news feeds, we're actually brainwashing ourselves in this increase in social media that is with Mark Zuckerberg manipulating people's emotions. They are actually driving people to a point of what is called PTSI. It's been phrased, post-traumatic stress injury, because these social media platforms such as Instagram and Facebook, that people are just giving their energy away for free and damaging themselves, dripping dopamine nonstop, just looking for likes, meaningless social media. That's why we're standing behind FutureNet. You guys, so we have this idea. I want to throw all the cards on the table for you guys immediately here in this presentation and share with you why I believe what I've come up with our team is the answer to the school shooting epidemic. And if this resonates well with you, I please ask you to help us share the hashtag HealMobile. Okay, that's HealMobile, and also FutureNet Foundation hashtag, and also hashtag Reboot Minds, Reboot the World. Okay, again, Reboot Minds, Reboot the World, all in one hashtag. Please be following this. You guys, I'm putting a focus right now on a lot of transhumanism, and with what I have recently discovered with the God shot, I have been led to believe that this is a process. This God shot that they do in your neck is part of a reboot process that we must do because of the PTSI that I would say 90% of the world actually has. You guys, I had wrinkles last week coming up like this, where, I don't know if you guys can relate, where you get lines on your forehead, you're like, oh, I just wish those would go away. You guys, those are from stress, which is because the world is set up very stressfully because of the fiat money system. That's why we all support cryptocurrency, right? Because it only makes sense when the dollar is only worth 3 cents. That's why FutureCoin is going to be humongous. FutureCoin with Future Network. You guys, okay, so here's the proposition to get down to it. I just been to get off the phone with some very large investors, Hard Rock Cafe owners I'm meeting with this week. The owners of Hard Rock Cafe are interested in this project. So you guys, I'm telling you a story as we go along here so you can follow this. We are, for $11.5 million in funding, we're opening these HealMobiles, guys. We're going for 3 of these initially for $35 million total funding. So if you guys are looking for people that have, if you guys have people that are looking for a good investment or a good cause to be worth, so these guys are billionaires. We're looking for $35 billion total to be able to put into 3 trucks, an East Coast, a Central, and a West Coast, okay, deployment of these HealMobiles that are going to treat 250 people with post-traumatic injury. You guys, you're not going to hear me saying post-traumatic stress D anymore. The new term, just so we are clear, is post-traumatic stress injury, and that is a result of people burning out their brains on meaningless, being on the internet, just scrolling, like, comment, got your like. You guys, do you see the brainwashing taking place? So you'll find my passion as I pursue transhumanism is going to be dealing with the God shot, which I dealt with, and also the using neurofeedback, which I'm now doing my 3rd session today, this evening, so I'll be doing a post follow-up every single day. After 2 days of neurofeedback, guys, you'll see my energy. My energy is really coming in. My focus is amazing. I have just cleared the cobwebs. My vision is so strong. the way I relate to people is more in sync with others. I just feel like I got the flow. I had the, I always had other aspects of my life, the ability to work hard and stuff like that, but I didn't feel like I had the flow chill. If you guys know me, you see I'm a little bit more chill right now, right? Okay, and it's making my muscles actually, now that the stress has been relieved from the God shots, the energy is flowing through my body better, so my body can take shape better just off my diet and little amounts of 15 weight exercises. So just give you guys some updates on that. So you guys, the proposition is the heel mobiles. The investors come in. These heel mobiles show up. They're 10 by 50 foot long. So that makes it 5 rooms each down there by 10 by 10 by 10 by 10 that have a God shot robotical arm. These are $2 million a piece. The robot does the injection. And so we pull these things in as soon as a school shooting occurs. I'll tone this down a sec, okay, guys? As soon as the school shooting occurs, we pull this heel mobile right front and center. We're booking people in advance through social media and everything like that as fast as possible. And we're spending 2 days in each location, treating a total of 500 PTSD people in the community and people that want to try this shot for a one-time fee of $3,000. You guys, $3,000 times 250 procedures a day is $750,000 over 2 days. It's a $1.5 million deployment just to go ahead and be there on site, surrounded by news, healing the people that are going now through this. Now, you guys, during this time, how this is further going to help the cause is this is going to bring up, help people with suicide awareness. And these poor children have been raised on the pharmaceutical cartel, the ones that face depression and anxiety and stuff like this. I think this all comes as a root cause of PTSI that has never been addressed, and people's minds are snapping. These young kids' weak minds, because the pharmaceutical cartel are snapping. So if we can offer them a shot and say, hey, look, guys, maybe there's some out you guys, school shooting is down because we feel like what we're doing is offering help to students that have had issues that are not having results from the pharmaceuticals that they have tried for the past decade. And this gives them one more opportunity to go ahead and have an alternative means to actually try something that eliminates all their stress in their body and resets all their levels because of stress. You guys, I truly believe that stress gets lodged in our body, and a lot of times it does not go all the way through. Our body does not process it, and it gets coagulated in us, and then it sends a nonstop feedback lead from our brain. Those nerve fibers grow up, the bad ones from the trauma, and it interferes with the other nerve fibers, which makes it so portions of your brain aren't working. You guys, I have the results. Look at this. This is my brain here. You guys recently here. Look at this. It shows that my brain is not smooth, and that I have all this is from the Amen Clinic in downtown Bellevue right here. Okay? I have the electro thing showing my brain was not working properly. Okay? I'm on point. I've done my due diligence. I've got my EKG readings right there from that date right there at that place, that place. I've got those things. I've got a little bit of this. I've got a little bit of that. So my point is, guys, we help these people that come in this. Again, that's how we're going to go ahead and have an effect on stopping the school shootings, is because we have a better thing. Instead of saying, hey, it's the NRA's fault, well, let's look at a better option. So I ask that this video go in the hands of, Donald Trump as an option. These heel mobiles where we go ahead and put an emphasis on PTSI and bring awareness that this is the cause of the massive school shooting epidemic that has taken place, and we heal 500 people in 2 days every time these sad incidences occur. And we offer help out to the students in this educational institutions out there to get help, with this privately. You guys, obviously the suicide hotlines out there that are helping so much out there, they need to emphasize as an option. So I asked for the suicide awareness community to be open and want to talk to us immediately about the God shot. You guys, this is crazy that not many people know about the God shot. It is crazy that I own the website godshot.info. You guys will follow my path on the path to transhumanism is where I'm at right now, using neurofeedback and God shot and proposing that I want to help you guys get to the next phase in life to deal with how fast technology is advancing right now. And you will be able to do this through resetting your stress response throughout your entire system. So through the God shot, step 2 is the neurofeedback, so we can start programming your brain while it's at the clearest as mine is right now. Okay, you guys are gonna watch my, you're not gonna find anyone else that has like YouTube videos when they feel like they're suicidal, guys. Like I didn't try to put on fake smiles to where I'm at today and see the difference night and day, how and what's going on right now. So you guys, my past been very amazing. It's just been a gift from God to get to where I'm at right now, guys, because I went to the point where I was seriously suicidal. I want to share with something how I got PTSD. I want to let the world know what happened here, because I want to make this for the record what happened. You guys, back in college, this is my story. I'm embarrassed to admit it. Okay, first time publicly speaking. Okay, 1997, Central Washington University. One night, the night before finals, I went ahead and took ecstasy one time in my life. Okay, I took ecstasy one time in my life. Okay, you guys, I woke up in the middle of the night having basically like a seizure in bed. True story right here, guys, okay? I woke up and I felt like the life had been sucked out of me. It was a debilitating feeling. It felt like my life force had been sucked out of me is what happened. It was immediate. I don't know if any of you guys can relate to this, or maybe you have friends that, hey, they took a bad drug and gosh, they went off the deep end. You guys, my heart goes out for these people. I want to propose this. But let me finish the story here first of all for my proposition. That sent me into a case of 20 years, 21 years now to date, that I have been pulled back like a bow and arrow and had to fake it this whole entire time and faking being me. Do you guys know how hard it is for someone to have depression and have to fake it to be your own self when you don't even want to be yourself because you feel so bad? You want to be the old you, but you can't remember who you were because you were struck by PTSI, or you thought it was PTSD, but it was actually PTSI, but all you had was the pharmaceutical drugs to try, but you never had really the way to go ahead and boom, get the God shot and reset yourself, your whole entire norepinephrine system. You guys think about this. So I'm telling you that one time from taking ecstasy back in college sent me into a traumatic state where the stress coagulated and got jammed right here. You guys, and for 20 years, I carried this stress and it sucked the life force out of my entire body and sucked my brain out to the point where it wasn't working, looking like it was working too well, right? And these images where you see like holes. This doesn't mean that your brain is not working. It means the blood flow is not adequate because the nerve fibers, due to the stress response, it sprouts these nerve fibers that choke out the other nerve fibers, so your brain will look like something happened to it. Okay, PTSI. You guys, so just imagine, my goal is to help prevent people from having suicide. You guys, I propose that alcoholics out there, they're looking for help out there. They're not happy, obviously, with where they're at. They're self-medicating, that they look into this. I would propose also that if any of you guys have lines down here like, anger-looking things, you say, I'm not angry, it's just from my focus, my concentration. No, it's actually from pent up where you've been traumatized. Notice I don't have any anymore. They're gone completely. Notice my eyes are completely even. One of my eyes was kind of limper before. And also, I'm getting stronger. It's absolutely been amazing, guys. But also be aware that if you have pain in your shoulders, a symptom to look for, pain in your back, pain where you carry, it could even be your leg. I want to give you an example on a physical thing. I had in this ankle, I broke this talus bone in this foot right here. I fell off a ladder a long time ago, and I was high on prescription antidepressant drugs doing construction work when I was at University of Washington in the summer months. I was just out of it and zombified off of, Zoloft or whatever the heck. And I broke my talus bone. So what that did, or that time, was it made it so whenever I walk, my muscle memory, the trauma from that accident create a muscle memory response where I'd walk in with an incurved feet every time I hit the ground. Okay, so what happened was, now that the God shot went off of my, imagine an explosion of the God shot, see this goes into your neck, the God shot, hashtag God shot, okay, rebooting the brain, and all through your body, those norepinephrine levels from head to toe, you guys will have emotional responses, like you may be sleeping and wake up in the middle of the night and be like, I remember that painful spot where I hit the bike pedal on my leg growing up, and all of a sudden you have a dream, and it's like all of a sudden this release, and then my point is, my walking has gotten better because it's released this neural pathway from the shock response from the physical going to the you know, from my brain, just that feedback response, right? So now I walk normal, which is now correcting the rest of my body posture, because you can have one small debilitation that can have a domino effect, right, on the rest of your body. Now I'm walking, now I'm starting to, now my neck's starting to grow, you know, I got taco neck or whatever, right? So you guys, I'm just letting you know, again, coming back to the foundation of the title of this clip, I want to propose that the Healmobiles at a total of $13 million, this is the business model here, have an East Coast, West Coast, Central, 35 million. That also covers the news publicity and the reality TV show where we follow these trucks to the place where it happens. And actually having that right there makes the shooter look bad, because the shooter had the opportunity to pursue this treatment ahead of time. Why wouldn't he want to go ahead and just share that you know, and help other people and have a positive story rather than a negative story, and go out and like go through the stuff that these shooters, the sad roads that they've gone down, you know, right here. So I think a lot of these people are victims of society and how this PTSI condition. And I'm also going to be putting money into studies to be done to prove, again, that the Mark Zuckerberg has gone ahead, because the news feeds, they're causing PTSI, manipulating people's emotions on here and causing stress on the news feeds, and, you know, manipulating certain things and the dopamine trip and this and that. We're going to have studies on this, and then also show where we at FutureNet, and this is why I'm very happy to announce this, I'll paint the picture for you guys. I am tying in the virtual reality, the future of FutureNet is what I'm working on, tying into neurofeedback to where we can actually grow stronger brains, so the people today can go ahead and focus on bigger things out there and be more focused and not disconnect. Let me throw out this exciting thing that I'm working on real quick, guys. Take a look at this, because I got to paint this for you. Okay, so I'm saying that PTSI is coming from looking at your phone nonstop, because you're looking at a flat screen, the image is bouncing back and forth, and also the flash rate of the screen is getting you also on a micro level, whether it's the computer screen or the phone screen right here. Okay, so you're getting double whammy PTSI right here. Imagine, guys, if you could cut away less time from looking at a screen, and you had on your new phone, we'll call this the FutureNet phone, for example, and you press the button on the FutureNet phone, and it shoots out a holographic image in front of you, so you could sit there instead of the screen bouncing back at you. It's got the projection going in front of you, and thin air, and you may want to show your friends, oh, take a look, oh, look at this. Because you guys, every time when you look into future stuff in these future movies, it always shows a clear screen, right? You can look through it, you can see what's going on, right this. I'm saying that it will be therapeutic on the eyes and the mind if you're looking through a hologram, because depth perception, you can see. If you're looking at your screen, if there's no depth perception to this. This is like looking at a wall like this the whole entire time and not having infinite visibility like you would looking into a hologram, no matter where you bring that thing on. Like, oh, I want to look at her, the plant. Oh, cool. Oh, I want to look at her, you know, this kombucha ball. Oh, cool. Wow, wow. You know, you have like entrainment. This is entrainment activity instead of entertainment activity that depletes us, is causing this depression through these flat-faced screen phones. If you guys believe in what I'm talking and your understanding, again, I'm proposing that social media and how these screens are doing this is the root of PTSI, and the answer which I just shared with you guys in healing the world, because everyone is a victim of PTSI currently. And you guys, PTSI, just like PTSD, Okay, I want the term PTSI to grow on you right now because you guys more than likely all have it. Okay, you may say, oh, Ryan, I don't have PTSD. That's cool. Glad you don't have PTSD. But it sounds like that PTSI thing I may kind of have. I kind of got like anxiety. I find myself on the phone all the time. You know, all these things right here, right? You're like, you know. I sit here with my organic greens, my coconut water, and my kombucha. This is Ryan's Bar. Welcome to Ryan's Bar of the Heel. So, you guys, if we can just focus on the answer here, that's what it's about. No more pointing fingers. You look like a dumbass pointing fingers if you have the answer or you have something better. Again, be inspired by the quote, if not this, then what? Because that takes you to my idea in this case, which is the Heelmobile proposition. $35 million, we got 3 trucks. What billionaire would not want to finance that? You guys, the Hard Rock Cafe brands it. You guys just watch what's going to happen here in no time. I'm telling you what's going to happen so you can follow this right here and choose to have point in it. Every single person that comes through, by the way, we are monetizing in FutureNet. And also, every person that gets a $3,000 treatment through these Heelmobiles, you guys will get your own video testimonially about, you know, your before, what you're experiencing, and what you're looking to have fixed, a consultation with the doctor on the video, and then it will show you in the room getting injected by a robot late thing doing it automatically that fast. How cutting edge is that? And it'll show you blacking out real quick. I mean, isn't that cool? You have a video of your own self blacking out. Make sure you take a look at my video of me getting the God shot. That changed my world within 10 minutes of doing it. Completely different person. I guarantee you this. If there's one person out there in the world that you say, Ryan, this person really changed a lot within 72 hours. My point is this. Find me one more person that has changed more than me, all ego aside, in less than 24 hours. I want you to find one person that really wowed you in life, that seriously changed emotionally, you know, everything wise, like attitude wise, wrinkles gone away, you know, all this. I'll be 42 this month, you know? Okay, so you guys, my point is if this had such an effect on me, the godshot.info website is probably something you should take a look at right now. Again, godshot.info. You guys, I want to announce again, I was the #1 top donator out of 3 million people within FutureNet to the FutureNet Foundation. I'm now in talks with the FutureNet Foundation to help give back to the Godshot movement so we can go ahead and help heal more people to stop what I'm passionate about, which is ending school shootings right here and ending PTSI and bringing awareness to the cause, which is, you know, looking at the phone faces and which is partaking in the manipulation of social media, which is the enemy in this case, unfortunately, is Twitter and Facebook and Google manipulating the people. So that's why we're working with FutureNet. That's why every single person that gets the God shot will be monetized underneath our foundation for the God shots within FutureNet so we can begin to help more people. So you guys want to give you some updates. But again, if you got a better resolution for the school shootings, totally open ears. I always say collaboration is the new competition. So maybe what I got's cool. Maybe what you got is stellar. We put cool and stellar together and just save the world. And that's what this is about. So please make sure that this video falls into the hands of your local congressman, please. Please send this as an answer to all your political contacts that what we have here, this concept, will be done very shortly. The investment is coming in right now to deploy 3 Heelmobiles across the nation and put your people on point and let them know, all the representatives of your local governments, that this is the answer and this is what you want to see done. Again, Ryan Conley, thank you so much for listening. We'll talk to you later. Please, God bless you all. Make sure to take a look at www.godshot.info, godshot.info, and find out why the God Shot is your first step into taking your own path on the transformation of transhumanism. And that's where my heart is showing you guys how to reset the brain and then use entrainment, neurofeedback to get to the next level. Just be looking at me and see what happens over a day or two. Like, success leaves clues. Later, guys.